International English Olympiad, Sample Paper 1, Class 9, Grade 9, Level 1. Word and structure knowledge. Choose the correct option to complete each sentence. Question number 1. Mr. Neil dash to the Booker 2014 shortlist. Option A, pulls on. Option B, runs off. Option C, makes it. Option D, falls in. The correct answer is option C, makes it. Mr. Neil makes it to the Booker 2014 shortlist. Question number 2. Mr. Mukherjee dash selected for his second novel published in May this year. Option A, should being. Option B, had been. Option C, have been. Option D, must be. The correct answer is option B, had been. Mr. Mukherjee had been selected for his second novel published in May this year. Question number 3. We dash without any doubt that our climate is changing. Option A, feel. Option B, are seeing. Option C, are knowing. Option D, can say. The correct answer is option D, can say. We can say without any doubt that our climate is changing. Question number 4. More dash devices could link people's brains directly to the internet. Option A, helpful. Option B, forward. Option C, advanced. Option D, new. The correct answer is option C, advanced. More advanced devices could link people's brains directly to the internet. Question number 5. Oceans have become more acidic than ever. Dash question mark. Option A, is it? Option B, isn't it? Option C, haven't they? Option D, aren't they? The correct answer is option C. Oceans have become more acidic than ever. Haven't they? Question mark. Question number 6. I have known her dash 20 years. Option A, in. Option B, since. Option C, from. Option D, for. The correct answer is option D. I have known her for 20 years. Question number 7. The Supreme Court reserves verdict dash coal blocks. Option A, from. Option B, in. Option C, on. Option D, for. The correct answer is option C, on. The Supreme Court reserves verdict on coal blocks. Question number 8. They didn't agree dash they said nothing. Option A, for. Option B, although. Option C, since. Option D, yet. The correct answer is option D, yet. They didn't agree yet they said nothing. Question number 9. You can dash write coherently not legibly. Option A, only. Option B, neither. Option C, either. Option D, also. The correct answer is option B, neither. You can neither write coherently nor legibly. Question number 10. They can rent a house but they probably won't dash. Option A, wish it. Option B, do so. Option C, do the same. Option D, hire. The correct answer is option B, do so. They can rent a house but they probably won't do so. Question number 11. Learning to write computer programs has dash never been more valuable. Option A, rarely. Option B, mostly. Option C, probably. Option D, usually. The correct answer is option C, probably. Learning to write computer programs has probably never been more valuable. Question number 12. The dash between power production and consumption is widening. Option A, width. Option B, line. Option C, space. Option D, gap. The correct answer is option D, gap. The gap between power production and consumption is widening. Question number 13. A company needs to be dash in terms of technology and worldwide trends. Option A, careful. Option B, forward looking. Option C, alert. Option D, thinking aloud. The correct answer is option B, forward looking. A company needs to be forward looking in terms of technology and worldwide trends. Question number 14. Rain has dashed normal life of citizens in Jammu and Kashmir. Option A, sunk. Option B, showered. Option C, struck. Option D, battered. The correct answer is option D, battered. Rain has battered normal life of citizens in Jammu and Kashmir. Question number 15. She was dashed whether to answer the phone or not. Option A thinking, option B unprepared, option C doubtful, option D uncertain. The correct answer is option D, uncertain. She was uncertain whether to answer the phone or not. Question number 16. Hopes for an or a dash Ebola vaccine have been raised. Option A, reactive, option B, effective, option C, infective, option D, effective. The correct answer is option D, effective. Hopes for an effective Ebola vaccine have been raised. Question number 17. The truck turned over on the highway but dash no one was hurt. Option A gladly, option B fortunately, option C frightfully, option D gratefully. The correct answer is option B. The truck turned over on the highway but fortunately no one was hurt. Question number 18. Most students prefer science dash mathematics. Option A then, option B than, option C to, option D as. The correct answer is option C. Most students prefer science to mathematics. Question number 19. Choose the odd word out. Option A correlation, option B interdependence, option C link, option D interlocutor. The correct answer is option D, interlocutor. Correlation, interdependence, link means the same, connection between things. Interlocutor means a person who takes part in a dialogue or conversation. Question number 20. Choose the odd word out. Option A, outage, option B, power, option C, cessation, option D, breakdown. The correct answer is option B, power. Outage, cessation, breakdown means that power supply is not available. So the odd word out is power. Question number 21. Choose the odd word out. Option A initiate, option B assimilate, option C incorporate, option D consolidate. The correct answer is option A, initiate. Initiate means to start something, assimilate, incorporate and consolidate means the same, to become a part of something. For questions 22 to 26, read the passage and answer the questions that follow. We share not just jokes, laughter, and our innermost secrets with our friends. We are also genetically similar to our friends. A US study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences analyzed 1.5 million markers of gene variation from 1,932 people. The genetic makeup of pairs of unrelated friends was compared with pairs of unrelated strangers. Close friends shared about 1% of the same gene variants. In other words, unrelated friends had as much genetic similarity as fourth cousins or people who share great-great-great-grandparents. Most people don't even know who their fourth cousins are. Yet we somehow, among a myriad of possibilities, manage to select as friends the people who resemble our kin. Friends are most similar in genes that affect the sense of smell and most different in genes that control immunity or ability to protect against diseases. A difference in immune system genes is also seen in spouses and may have an evolutionary explanation. Having the genes to fight different infections reduces the risk of epidemics or spread of diseases. The social aspect may explain why human evolution appears to have progressed faster in the last 30,000 years. This gives us a deeper account of the origins of friendship. Not only do we form ties with people superficially like ourselves, but also with people who are like us on a deep genetic level. Question number 22. The investigation examined dash. Option A 1.5 million gene variations, option B 1,932 people, option C 1% of close friends, option D 30,000 years of evolution. The correct answer is option A 1.5 million gene variations. The investigation examined 1.5 million gene variations. Question number 23. This gives us a deeper account of the friendship. This refers to dash. Option A, the explanation, option B, the social aspect, option C, human evolution, option D, the progress. The correct answer is option A. This refers to the explanation. Question number 24. We closely associate with people who are dash like us. Option A, casually, option B, flimsily, option C, frivolously, option D, outwardly. The correct answer is option D, outwardly. We closely associate with people who are outwardly like us. Question number 25. The study compared dash. Option A, related friends with strangers. Option B, unrelated friends with unrelated strangers. Option C, relatives with strangers. Option D, fourth cousins with friends. The correct answer is option B, unrelated friends with unrelated strangers. Question number 26. An appropriate title. Question number 26. An appropriate title would be dash. Option A, evolutionary explanations. Option B, the role of genes. Option C, the origins of friendship. Option D, ties that last. The correct answer is option D, ties that last. For questions 27 to 31, read the passage and answer the questions that follow. One of the many mysteries of Stonehenge may have been solved not because of a scientific breakthrough or painstaking research, but after a maintenance team's hosepipe turned out to be a little short. Archaeologists have long argued over whether the ancient monument was once a perfect circle or if it was always, as it is now, an incomplete ring. When a hosepipe used to keep the grass green in odd spells failed to reach a broken part of the circle, unsightly brown patches began to appear. Custodian Tim Doff fretted over the blemishes when he realized that they matched the spots where stones would probably have stood if the monument had been a complete circle. Doff said it was a light bulb moment. I was standing on the public path looking at the grass near the stones and thinking we needed to find a longer hosepipe to get the parched patches to green up, he said. The marks were where archaeologists had looked without success for signs that there had been stone holes. I called my colleague over and he saw them and realized their possible significance as well. Not being archaeologists, we called in the professionals. Aerial photographs were hurriedly commissioned before the rains and removed the brown patches and the scorch marks on the western side of Wiltshire site, southwest England, were mapped. Some of the brown patches indeed tallied with where stones would have stood if the circle was complete. Other brown patches corresponded to recorded archaeological excavations, including trenches dug by the engineer William Gowland in 1901. That some of the patches matched the site of the trenches supports the theory that they indicate disturbed ground. The conclusions have been detailed in a report by Daw and published in the latest edition of the journal Antiquity. The report points out that, despite being one of the most intensively explored prehistoric monuments, Stonehenge continues to hold surprises. It also highlights the value of continually surviving the site from the ground and air. Susan Greene, Senior Properties Historian for English Heritage, said the accidental discovery was really significant. Question number 27. The caretaker was disturbed when he became aware that dash. Option A, the water pipe was not long enough. Option B, the water could not reach all parts of the incomplete circle. Option C, unpleasant dark spots had appeared. Option D, the dark marks matched the stone holes. The correct answer is option D. The dark marks matched the stone holes. Question number 28. I called my colleague over and he saw them. Them refers to the dash. Option A, signs. Option B, archaeologist. Option C, stone holes. Option D, discoloration. The correct answer is option A, signs. Question number 29. The marks of the stone holes indicate that Stonehenge was dash. Option A, what is at present. Option B, exactly what it is now. Option C, an incomplete circle. Option D, a complete circle. The correct answer is option D, a complete circle. Question number 30. Stonehenge has been repeatedly investigated because dash. Option A, many new things can come to light. Option B, it is very old monument. Option C, it has many unsolved secrets. Option D, ongoing viewing is necessary. The correct answer is option C. It has many unsolved secrets. Question number 31. The expression light bulb moment means a moment of dash. Option A, sudden proof. Option B, sudden knowledge. Option C, sudden light. Option D, sudden realization. The correct answer is option D, sudden realization. Choose the best reply to complete each conversation. Question number 32. Bella, do you agree with me? Bichu, dash. Option A, no. Option B, I'm afraid I don't. Option C, why should I? Option D, not at all. The correct answer is option B, I'm afraid I don't. Question number 33. Guest, can I help? Hostess, dash. Option A, why should you? Option B, oh no, you cannot. Option C, thanks, everything's done. Option D, you won't understand. The correct answer is option C, thanks, everything's done. Question number 34. Preeti, ma'am, as you are in Mumbai, can I meet you somewhere? Ma'am, dash. Option A, no you cannot. Option B, I'm sorry, I'm busy. Option C, another time, not now. Option D, I'm very busy. The correct answer is option B, I'm sorry, I'm busy. Question number 35. Hostess, would you like a glass of water? Guest, dash. Option A, can I have lime juice? Option B, no, I'm not thirsty. Option C, no, thank you. Option D, no. The correct answer is option C, no, thank you. Choose the best option to fill in the blanks. Reporter, why has Britain made computer coding a dash subject for children in schools from the age of 5? Official, children are not learning the dash, they need to compete in the 21st century. The ability to code and program a computer is dash if you want to be a dash. But if you want to use them as a dash rather than a passive consumer of other people's technology, you need to be able to code yourself. Question number 36. Why has Britain made computer coding a dash subject for children in schools from the age of 5? Option A, required. Option B, compulsory. Option C, must. Option D, forced. The correct answer is option B, compulsory. Why has Britain made computer coding a compulsory subject for children in schools from the age of 5? Question number 37. Children are not learning the dash, they need to compete in the 21st century. Option A, arts. Option B, talents. Option C, knacks. Option D, skills. The correct answer is option D, skills. Children are not learning the skills, they need to compete in the 21st century. Question number 38. The ability to code and program a computer is dash. Option A, essence. Option B, importance. Option C, essential. Option D, obligatory. The correct answer is option C, essential. The ability to code and program a computer is essential. Question number 39. The ability to code and program a computer is essential if you want to be a dash. Option A, determiner. Option B, constructor. Option C, builder. Option D, developer. The correct answer is option D, developer. Question number 40. But if you want to use them as a dash rather than a passive consumer of other people's technology, you need to be able to code yourself. Option A, weapon. Option B, tool. Option C, design. Option D, product. The correct answer is tool. Option B, tool. If you want to use them as a tool rather than a passive consumer of other people's technology, you need to be able to code yourself. For questions 41 to 45, read the letter and choose the best option. Dear Meher, I would like to dash what I've been trying to tell you from the very dash. I will help you with the reading list and help you dash an experimental situation, but I will not be able to go dash your written drafts as I am going to be dashed down, this being my holiday month. Best wishes, Dr. Fanny. Question number 41. I would like to dash what I've been trying to tell you from the very dash. Option A, make sure. Option B, clarify. Option C, make certain. Option D, describe. The correct answer is option B, clarify. I would like to clarify what I've been trying to tell you from the very dash. Question number 42. What I've been trying to tell you from the very dash. Option A, first. Option B, start. Option C, beginning. Option D, starting. The correct answer is option C, beginning. What I've been trying to tell you from the very beginning. Question number 43. I will help you with the reading list and help you dash. Option A, compose. Option B, put on. Option C, frame. Option D, set up. The correct answer is option D, set up. help you set up an experimental situation. Question number 44. I will not be able to go dash your written drafts. Option A with, option B from, option C on with, option D through. The correct answer is option D, through. I will not be able to go through your written drafts. Question number 45. I am going to be dash town, this being my holiday month. Option A into, option B about, option C out of, option D on. The correct answer is option C, out of. I am going to be out of town, this being my holiday month. For questions 46 and 47, choose the best word to complete the sentence. Question number 46. This dash bed would serve the purpose of both sofa as well as a cot in a normal bedroom. Option A valuable, option B imaginable, option C inspirational, option D multifunctional. The correct answer is option D, multifunctional. Question number 47. The dash of literacy is such that it can take you places. Option A role, option B power, option C meaning, option D play. The correct answer is option B, power. The power of literacy is such that it can take you places. For questions 48 to 50, read the text and choose the best option. Malaika Goel, a 16-year-old policeman's daughter from Rajasthan, has been a passionate shooter since the age of 10. Her dedication paid off when she won the 10-meter air pistol silver at this year's Commonwealth Games. I have so much to learn and improve, she said. Abhinav Bindra is my dash. There is a long way to go to dash myself. And with the Chinese and Koreans around, the competition in Incheon will be much dash. Question number 48. Abhinav Bindra is my dash. Option A goal, option B ideal, option C target, option D dream. The correct answer is ideal. Abhinav Bindra is my ideal. Question number 49. There is a long way to go to dash myself. Option A organize, option B introduce, option C settle, option D establish. The correct answer is option D, establish. There is a long way to go to establish myself. Question number 50. With the Chinese and Koreans around, the competition in Incheon will be much dash. Option A stiff, option B strong, option C tougher, option D rougher. The correct answer is option C, tougher. Thank you. Have a nice day.